Okay, so we have a great topic today, retiree insurance. If you're retired and have Medicare, a group health plan, or coverage from a former employer, generally Medicare pays for your healthcare bills, and your Medicare health plan coverage pays second. So there's 4 things to find out about your retiree coverage. 1, can you continue your employer coverage after you retire? Generally, you have retiree coverage from an employer or a union. They control this coverage. They control this coverage for you, and employers aren't required to provide retiree coverage. And they can change benefits, premiums, or they can even cancel the coverage. That's if you have it from your from an employee. Number 2, what you want to know is what's the cost of this coverage. Your employer or union may offer retiree coverage for you or your spouse that limits how much it will pay. It might only provide stop-loss coverage, which starts paying your out-of-pocket costs only when they reach a maximum amount. So that's the second thing you'd want to know. Number 3, or the third thing you want to know, is what happens to your retiree coverage when you're eligible for Medicare. Retiree coverage might not pay for your medical costs during any period in which you were eligible for Medicare. So you're going to want to know about that. Especially if you didn't sign up for Medicare. When you become eligible for Medicare, you will need to enroll in both Medicare Part A and Part B, which most of us know, to get the full benefits from your retiree coverage. And the 4th thing I wanted you to know is how does your retiree coverage work with Medicare? So you're going to want to get a copy of your plan's benefit workbook. Look at the summary plan description provided by your employer or your union, or call your employer's benefits administrator. If your former employer goes bankrupt or out of business, federal COBRA rules may protect you, even if any other company within the same corporate organization still offers group health insurance or group health plan to its employees. That plan is required to offer you COBRA continuation coverage. If you can't get COBRA continuation, you may have the right to buy a Medicare supplement, sometimes called a Medigap policy, even if you're no longer in your Medigap open enrollment period. So that's something you know about. You may want to talk to your state health insurance assistance program, SHIP, otherwise known as SHIP, for advice on whether to buy Medicare supplement insurance, a Medigap. Since Medicare pays first after you retire, your retiree coverage is likely to be similar to coverage under Medicare supplement, like a Medigap plan. Retiree coverage isn't the same thing as a Medigap policy, but like a Medigap policy, it usually offers benefits that in some of Medicare's gaps in coverage, like a coinsurance and deductibles. Sometimes retiree coverage includes extra benefits like coverage for days in the hospital, things like that. Okay, so this was a lot of information, but those are the 4 things I'd want you to know about, and are very common questions to us about group health coverage before you retire, and then what happens after that. So I hope that helps. It's a complex subject. If you like the video, please like our video and be ready for some additional ones that we can come out with. You're free to comment below. We'd love to hear your comments. And if you have more questions about this and want one-on-one personal advice or have questions, just call us here at Empower Brokers. We'd be more than happy to help you with this complex subject. Thank you.